Alright, Texas Star 354. I need to start doing this on the beginning ollies for Mr. Jones, which it's a lot of Mr. Joneses out here. He's down in eastern North Carolina. That might help out some. I don't know if he wants me to give out his full name, so I'm not. Let's get this tip out of here. Shut the unit down. Take the collar off. Set it to the side. Take the tip. Set it in there. The other chisel tip back. Put the collar on. Turn my unit back on. It's getting kind of weird. Alright, let's see if I fixed it. Hope I need to watch that. It looks like somebody's been in this thing. That cap there. Don't look like that Texas stove would have done. It's been added in. Like I said, that 10 ohm there, both these transistors are the same, 6969 HFE on it. At least that's what they've done it from the factory. That's an 182Q DEIs. But that resistor there, they might have just messed up and picked up one out of a different batch. But that's neither here nor there. And put tin cap. Output cap's a good metal clad. It definitely needs power wires on it. Everything else in it looks pretty good. I say this ought to do 350, 400. It should do 400. Well, DEIs, I'd say 350. Let's go and do a power wire upgrade to it and test it out. See, thing falls out of that too easy. Let's kind of tuck that down under there. Alright, that's out of the way. Come on. That's getting a little too hot even for me. I like to pick this stuff up, move it down the line. Get this out of the way, smoothed out. I don't know why it takes a stall to put the things up as to cluttered. Some of them are not. Some of them are back here. Well, give me plenty of room, get my power wire in. Make sure I got a bridge in that trace. This thing you gotta look for when it takes a stall. Make sure you ain't bridging it. Trace. It'd be nice on this station if they put a like a 4-pin, 5-pin, 8-pin mic screw-on plug, made it heavy duty. That should be something I mentioned to Mr. Ed. Alright. That's a little too little. Little too little. But then again, it's the right size. I can get them through there, but it's kind of tight. But I don't want to cut no damn big ass old gaping hole back out neither. Let's see, I need to put this back in a 32 drilling tab. Okay, I need to get it off more this side than that side. Turn this upside down so the shavings won't get in there. I don't think it's, yeah, that'll fit. Alright. I gotta Dremel that little lip out. That's always up in there. Take this up to the next size, and we should be golden. Let's put the hot end first. Where is my... There it is. My dull ass knife. Come in. If you take your time and let that thing cool off a little bit, kind of stack the solder where you want it to go, where you want it to be hot at. You kind of get this thing smooth as butter. Make sure that thing ain't touching nowhere. Make damn sure you ain't touching nowhere. Make sure down on the side you ain't got nothing drip down. That's pretty much perfect. Like butter. And don't go screaming because it ain't no ferrite bead on there. It's a ferrite bead here. It's ferrite bead there. It don't need any down through there. So don't go screaming. There ain't no ferrite bead on it. Because actually in line it is ferrite bead on it. So let's see if we can loop this around up through here. Let's just drop it in right there. Next to the transistor. Which I could drop it in back here where it was at, but I like getting it up here close to the transistor. Which makes it kind of a bitch sometimes to get the transistor out of it, but it's on how you like how to do things. Come here. Alright. Good and smooth. There it is. Power wire braid. Cool down. You can pick the chips out of it now. Make sure you ain't got nothing nowhere it ain't supposed to be. pair of them's a good thing to have. Looks like butter. Butter, 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 butter. Well, we can test this thing out, man. Power wire is gone out of here. Alright. Output. Let me go through here and do something else. I don't like that. Yeah, I did off my screw a little bit. Whip it down. Let's make it reach it. Teflon wire ain't cheap. Oh, got a ground on it now. Other than ground to the chassis, which would be sufficient, but it'll take about a couple minutes. I have to look, see if I got any of these ends that I usually don't keep. I got a few twist locks that I like to try to get people to use. For one, they're better, and for another one, they just as cheap. Especially when you get the Chinese knockoffs, Chinese knockoffs still pretty good. But hell, the ones that's made in America, that probably made in Japan too, or China, or Brazil, or Costa Rica, or somewhere. So I just say made in the USA on it. We'll distribute it through the United States. Alright, got no shorts. Hopefully ain't got no transistor going down. Delays off. See what she does. Well, that ain't good. Oh, that is not good. Oh, no output. No output. I would have guaranteed this would have run, but you can't tell what's up in a transistor without pulling out, checking it. Woo! It's now about 666. I think I need to quit. It goes to 666, I'm out of here. Bobby damn. I'll be damn. I'll be damn, I'll be damn, I'll be damn. Hobby shit. I would have swore it would have been a fine and dandy with the old DEIs. Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Everything they went under like the company did, that his wife got a hold to it. Ain't that some shit? $1 billion corporation went under in no time. No time. Shit, I don't even think set up in a year. That's a shame too. That company could have turned out still to be something. Well, so that would come out that side. Well, I had to pull the board. Got a couple things that shorted. Got a couple solder joints. It looks very questionable. Mainly that one in the back I just fixed, and this one here to the switch. There's one over here on the relay that looks a little funny. The little text star ain't too bad. Damn 667. And then Sweet 16. This one on a relay, it's just not even, I don't know if y'all can see that, but if you can't, you can't. But there's nothing around it right there. It's just completely open. I don't know if it looks like it on film or not, but just gonna do the best we can do and mount it and hope it works like it should. That one looked kind of questionable too. Put that one back, I was completely shorting out to the board. That one was kind of high too. That's the way I like putting my washers on, so I know they won't know I'm gonna wear them. At least you shouldn't. Come on. I'm not pressing very hard on this. Pretty much barely touching it. Because I don't want to slide it at this angle. But hopefully that took soda to the washer. Sometimes I don't like to take it, but it kind of makes a little pillow, little impression there, and they'll set the make sure I ain't missed nothing. So I have to go right back through it. Get my damn magnifying glass off. Can't see nothing after you take that thing off. Damn. Huh. That damn choke won't spiral out of that one, does it? It's supposed to be a 440 screw too. Where's my block? Alright. What the hell? No, I didn't turn in a heat sink. I thought it looked like somebody done put that 104 in there, and that's where that high spot was at. It's right there in that spot. Somebody sorted it from the top of the board. I don't know if somebody done went in here and it looks like somebody's come in here and put this choke in and added that 104 right there. You tell where the solder's done hit that soldering gun. If I am mistaken, from the very beginning of the video said that. Screw 1, screw 2, screw 3, screw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, all them took care of. Man. When you see so good out of this damn magnifying glass up so close like that, it ruins you. But everything ruins you nowadays. Every damn thing you do nowadays is a death threat. Tell you, harm you in some way and how another. Man, people are retarded. Sitting up, I watched the television earlier, and there was a guy that killed his wife, and to cover up for killing his wife, he went out to drugstores and took capsules and spiked them with cyanide. Just so other people would die. What did I do with my tube of stuff? They ought to hook that man. They'd like to kill kids and everything. They should have hooked him to the back of a car and drug him all over the United States. That's just crazy. That's just crazy as hell. A lot of things ain't justified out there, but God knows, man. God knows. There's some people out here that's completely filled with nothing but the devil. The whole life ain't nothing but that. And you know that they sat around was telling about it. He probably got away with it if he wouldn't have never done that. You take people like that. I know it comes back on them sooner or later, but and you got to have people in this world to do bad. Because everybody can't be as good. Can't be good. I mean, it could be, but that just ain't human nature. They're gonna always be doing something. That shit like it just didn't make no sense. A lot of stuff don't make no sense, but that just didn't hit me right. Might as well go up and get something for the cold and come back and take it and be dead as a doornail. And man, he was being clean about that thing. He was like a surgeon. opening them packets. Had gloves on, cutting them open where you couldn't see it. Man, went through a lot of effort. Thank God they caught him. Stuff just don't make no sense though. You don't want to be around, the hell just leave. Get gone. Take off. come on over here. Get out of the way. There you are. Alright, now it's starting to look pretty. Get out of everybody's way in here. Alright, that don't look so good right now. Make sure all the legs are down. The wire's bent the right way. Sideband delay. Alright. 2 feedbacks on. That's hooked up. The meter needs to be hooked up. I knew I was going to forget you, meter. Need my meter reader. I forgot about you. Alright, all the screws are back in, all the screws in the transistors. That's something just fell in. You blow it back out. I'll wash it out later. Alright, let's see what she'll do now. So I got her shorts. No shorts. Who wears shorts? Alright. Damn it. Still doing it. $150 puff. Let's see, the relays are chattering and transmit. It's the first time I've ever had this to happen. It ain't making no power. No power. The bias and voltages are pretty good. Input cap is alright. Output cap. Something's not right. Something's not right. Figure out what it is. $1,300 puff. Seems a little low. If I ain't mistaken, it was test it and see. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Mm. Hold. Nope. Alright, we'll be back. Come on, go in here and pull this cap out of it if I can. I don't know what the hell's holding it back. Go through the schematics on the guess. And trace everything out. Something is definitely not acting right. I'll catch you back when I figure it out. Fuck, I see it now once I get the book out. Fucking dumbass, I oughta knew that. I don't know how in the hell I didn't see that. I knew that. That's all the hell's wrong with it is the input is not put over here. I don't know who sorted that thing to ground. Not thinking. Well, what? I feel like a damn idiot for not seeing that. You tell somebody been in here with a damn soldering iron because they like me, they hitting shit. Soldering iron's too damn close. But it'll transmit, man, it should. If it don't, it's something else, but I didn't go through the schematics very well just to end of it. I followed the input trace, going through here, going through the switch, going over to the other side, going over here, going over there, with that sort of the ground, and this trace here comes out and comes up underneath that board. Let's see. Then you got so we get this input. Yeah. Either way. Man, I feel stupid for not seeing that. But shit, you live and learn, I guess. Somebody's been in this thing, though. I looked back through his text and it was talking about this CW. I don't think so. All the ones CW I seen was had a board over here. Now it might be something I hadn't seen, but you can definitely tell where a soldering iron's been down in here and hit that. I don't think I'd have done that from factory. And right here, that had a big glob on it. So somebody's been in here and done something. I don't know who it was, but I think it'll transmit now. Let me change this cap back before I hook it back up to power. And set my soldering station back into loop mode. Gotta watch that shit. I've burnt the element slam out of my Hanko like that. But shit. I think this brand new station that I think that end is giving trouble. Damn. That's a good thing I didn't pay for it. Got it on demo. I knew I better ask before I went and spent all that kind of money. I guess because these are new and ain't been sold in the United States, they ain't went through. I hadn't looked at the other stations, really. Oh. I ain't putting these damn caps on. Let me do it my way. The better way to do it anyways. You ain't gotta worry about it shortening out. Put a little salt there. Just so thick you can't get to it. You can see through the trace. Damn it. Oh. Didn't work out as good as I hoped. Because that was cheese slid off his cracker. Alright, then go from here down to there with a piece of wire. Let's use a cap. Put a hook on the end of it. Woo. That part of my arm ain't hot. Just sensitive to heat. Let's flop that over to there. Give it just a little room. Just tack that on. Pretty good. Let's set this aside, make sure it's cold. Put some new solder on. That'll be there. So that's good and strong now. Like it ought to be. And I think she'll transmit now. This junk out of the way. When all fails, go back to the book. To the drawing board. Oh, hello. Yep. Transmitting. Oh. Put some volume in it. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Transmitting now. Now that I've figured out what the hell's wrong with it. So I moved the that input wire right there. It was tacked over the ground. That simple little wire tacked over the ground. Now, I ain't never seen that before. I don't think that would have been the CW conversion to that. I don't think. At least that book right there ain't calling for that. It says for another little circuit board, and all the ones I've seen had a little circuit board sitting here. Now, I don't know. I don't see everything, but, and I don't know why I didn't notice that. I even picked it up. And I knew that. But, anyways, audio. That's a reflect on it. Oh, it's in Bird, 1000 watt slug. It's doing about 140. Oh, hello. A good 350, 360. Audio. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Breaker. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. And this little radio don't do nothing. Look what it looks like on a 1000 watt slug. Hello. About 15 watts. And that is on peak. Yeah, excuse me, like I said, I got a chest cold. Amps off, talk through. Hello. Good and low. Hello. Turn the amp back on. Audio. That's a 5 watt second reverse. Audio. So that 150 on that input's looking good. Hell, I didn't have. That don't work. During let's see, turn the dial watt on. Oh, hello. It goes through that resistor even though it's still on dial watt. Halfway. Oh, about 100 watts. All the way down. Oh, about 20 watts. About a quarter away. Oh, I don't run this thing like this. If you're gonna run it in your car, run it wide open. Oh, don't run it in dial watt. Oh, 200 wide open. Oh, about 320. I'd run it just like that right there, in high gear. Let it roll out. Let's stick the bison on it. Now we've got some transmit on it. And see what we're seeing. I cannot believe I didn't see that. I had to go back to the book. It's getting a little warm. Voltage. It should be around 5.9, 6 volt, 0.6. It's idling at point 644. I always forget the point. Under transmit, audio. Exactly right. 415. Point 415. Sideband delay is working. Hold. At least I thought it was. Hold. Hey, you don't see it. I think we are in the oscillation. Hold. Hold. Yeah, relay is not wanting to click now. Huh. Alright, got busy. I don't know when his camera cut off. Didn't put my battery back over out to be charged. I got two, and I took the battery out, changed it, set it here on the table. Probably see it during the video, sitting somewhere in here. And so I'm just getting back to it. I found out why it wasn't really working. Somebody had took this purple wire and had it grounded to here, and I should have seen that. I don't know why I didn't see it, but I went back to the book, and it didn't take me but just a few minutes because I started tracing out my leads from my input. Went back to my book, which is not the mother of all Texas Star books, but it's pretty good. Got it up and working. Reflect looks pretty good. Output looks pretty good. I don't see no need to change the DEIs. I cleaned it. I cleaned it up real good. A little bit of flux left right there. I hate when that flux is on there, but anyways, I cleaned it up. Got majority of the flux out of there. And got the majority of the flux out of there. But the key-up circuit was bad too, so I had to pull the board back up out of there. So I done it out of the back this time. So I had to put all new heatsink compound up underneath it and all that. I had to pull these wires out enough to lay this board up. But put a new key-up circuit in it. The other one was bad. I don't know if you've seen me during the last episode of this. Like I said, I don't edit none of these, so I clipped this out of the top, and
did somebody order sausage?
Somebody's texting the hell out of me, and it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. But so I pulled this back up out and put the new key-up circuit in it. It was staying hung up. The key-in circuit was bad. You could turn the switch on and it would come on, but the relays would stay latched up, and when you unkey, it wasn't unkeying. I didn't notice that in the video earlier. Yeah. Alright. We're going to hook it back up. And it's doing basically the same thing it was doing a while ago, but now it's actually keying and unkeying. I ain't been getting much sleep here lately, so I need to quit doing that. I need to start getting some sleep. But when you can't sleep, what can you do? So ground's hooked up, hot's getting hooked up. Turn the switch on. It's on regular key. Oh, doing about 480. I mean 380. Oh, well, 360. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But everything's looking good. Everything up on the dial-a-watt sideband. Let me put the sideband. So sideband's working. Regular key's working. Alright. That's regular key. Sideband. Alright, got a regular key. Oh, yellow. Yellow. Reflex looking perfect. Everything else working right. She's ready to go now. The meat on the front's got a little haze to it because I did wash it, but it will dry out. And I'm gonna take the hair dryer and go back over it again and dry all that out. But she got a little haze on it because of that. The relay's got a little bit on it, but we'll dry that out here in a few minutes. They'll still work with dampness on them. They're made for everything. Hold it. Hold it. It's going over about 9. Like I said, dial-a-watt works. Oh, about 320 on that. Halfway position. Oh, and it works really fast. 3/4 of the way. Oh, 200, wide open. Oh, but don't run it like that. It goes through this resistor. And it goes through this pretty much variable resistor. Just run it wide open and use the variable power on your radio. I added the ground, added that key up circuit. Really didn't add that, but I put that back up on there. Pulled transistors out, pulled the board up, corrected a few little things under that, but really, I don't think anything was really wrong with this thing. I've done power upgrades, put a grommet back here with a strain relief. This little light here was getting very hot. I added a little 10 ohm resistor on it so it don't get so hot. Man, this thing gets baking hot. And I'd say these two too. You can't really tell it in the film, but them lights get very very bright with 14.5 volts going on them. But somebody had moved this wire from the input over the ground. Now, I don't think that's the way. Looking in my book, like I said, very few of these I get in that has ever been, and I get them in brand new. I got boxes of them over yonder, brand new. The original boxes came out straight from Texas Star. Like I said, most of them I've seen with that CW keying thing on it. It'll be a little board at it right here, and you just move a wire, and it's actually got to do with this wire, but this one was to ground. And I think somebody done been in this thing because it's right here. You can see where a soldering iron has done hit it. I don't think Texas Star done that. This one here, you can actually tell where somebody went in here and pulled this wire and moved it over here. And like I said, it has got two different resistors on it. This resistor looks like an older one, and this one looks like the newer style 10 ohm. I don't know, but all I can tell you now is perfect little amp. Anyone be proud to have it. Runs good. Preamp works on it. Ain't the strongest one I've ever seen, but I could care less about a preamp. If you can't hear them, you don't need to talk to them. And if you really want a preamp, that's all you do is turn the volume up on your radio. That's all I can tell you, because that's pretty much all this does. This kind of circuit that I've seen in a preamp, you can turn up your volume and get the same thing. So everything's working. Alright, probably 2.5, 3 hours in this thing. But hell, you have to get it working, and you used to just throw it away. And I ain't really known for giving up on things once I get into it. But there you go. Alright then, have a good day. Be number 3 down in the Carolinas with this one. His fat boy needs a transistor in it. I just text him, and he'll let me know about his fat boy. Alright then. This is for, let's see. Eric, Northeastern North Carolina. I would say his whole name, but I don't think he wants me to. I don't know. I know he said do a video on it, so I done a video on it. Here it is. Nice little Texas Star. I've never seen them put a cap in it like this. Like I said, I've seen them put caps in it back here, but not up here, and not double them up like this. But you know, didn't have no ground going to the board side of the ground. I guess it maybe cleaned up the talk through a little bit. Audio. It was showing a little bit more than that before. So alright, have a good day. Later.